Hey guys, quick chemistry review. Okay, so the UIL chemistry rarely asks super simple things, except for I do notice that they are asking for the names of some elements. Like for example, they'll say, what was it, potassium's symbol is, and so people would normally pick something that starts with a P, like potassium, but it's really K. So I do think the easiest of the chemistry questions that could be giveaways are those first about 36, and the more kind of popular ones that are not necessarily giveaways, like hydrogen H, carbon C, stuff like that. So hydrogen, lithium, beryllium, sodium, that's a good one. Thinking it starts with an S, but really it's Na. Magnesium, helium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, neon, aluminum, silicon, fluorine, phosphorus, silicon, or sulfur, fluorine, chlorine, okay, argon. Okay. Now besides this next row, let's see, potassium, calcium, well, some of these, scandium, I don't think they're going to ask you about them. Some of the ones that they might ask you about that aren't on this row, mercury, so that's a good one. Mercury you think starts with an M, but it's really Hg. Gold and silver, gold, AU, like all, like, oh, I'm looking at gold, all. Silver, Ag, okay. Tungsten, W. Where's tungsten? Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Where are you, tungsten? W, W, W. There it is. Okay, so if you want to study the periodic table, you can just pull something off the internet, study from the periodic table. If you want to make flashcards, that's good too. Okay, next thing they have been asking you is how many, not just electrons, but valence electrons. So let's go over how to figure out how many protons, neutrons, and electrons. Okay, so like for example, let's do B boron. Okay, it has an atomic number of 5. Now remember, 5 is technically the number of protons, positive protons, but the number of positives equals the number of negatives. So technically it's the number of protons and the number of electrons. Okay, so there are total 5 protons, 5 electrons. How do we get the number of neutrons? It really doesn't matter how many neutrons it has because the number of protons and electrons balance each other out. But you take the mass, which is 11, we'll round to 11. 5 minus 11 is 6. Okay, so there are 5 electrons, but remember, when you're drawing the diagrams, every first electron cloud has 2 in there. Then it goes 8, 8, and so on. So, boron, first electron shell has 2, and the last one has 3. Okay, so 5 minus 2 is 3. And guess what's up here? Group number, yes, it's 13, but we always get rid of the 10 in front of it. So, everyone in this group 13, we're going to get rid of the teen of it, has 3 valence electrons. Everyone in 14, get rid of the teen, has 4, 15, 5, 16, 6, 17, 7, 18, 8. Over here, 1 is all 1, 2 is all 2. Yes, these go in the same kind of fashion, but they usually never ask about transition metals, which is 3 to 12, because they don't follow the same rules. Okay. In that last test, I think they said how many valence electrons does one of these have, and all you have to do is go up. Oh, it's in group 17, there's 7. So if there's 9 total, 2 are in the first shell, 9 minus 2, there's 7 left, okay? And real quick, these are the noble gases. These are always full, okay? So that was something they asked too. The only other things that we've learned that could be on there too is like when you're talking about like what bonds to what, we talked about how metals and metals bonding give you a covalent bond. Non-metals and non-metals give you a covalent, but then a metal and a non-metal, or a metal and a non-metal give you an ionic bond potentially. Yeah, so in chemistry, when in doubt, just don't fill it out, but some giveaways are, what are the symbols, how many protons, neutrons, and electrons, and then how many valence electrons. So that would be good to study. Okay, that was really quick review course.